All right, check out this compact wireless camera monitor follow focus rig that I've built. And honestly, this is a freaking game changer. And that's honestly just the main reason why I wanted to actually share it with you guys. How's it going? My name is Andrew Murphy from Down Under in Gold Coast, Australia. So I've been playing around with filming my own content with my cinema lenses just because I really love the look that I get from these cinema lenses. But trying to do it by myself means I need a wireless focus and I also need a wireless video, so it makes it really hard. And this setup I've made is super compact because of one specific piece of equipment. Right, so now for a wireless monitor, you obviously need a monitor to start off with. So I'm using the AndyCine A6 Pro, and I really love this monitor for a few reasons, but I have done a full review of it, which I'll link up here if you want to check it out. But it's my go-to monitor at the moment for one particular reason. On the back here, it has NPF pass-through power, which basically means that if I take my Hollyland Mars 300 Pro, I can literally just clip it on. Clip it on just like that. And essentially it's providing a mounting bracket for the actual transmitter itself. And it's also powering it, which is so good. The transmitter I'm using is the Hollyland Mars 300 Pro, and I'm using this one mainly because it's just an all-in-one design and it's super compact. Like, I don't want the big antenna sticking out because then it doesn't really make it as compact. And for the HDMI cable, I found this little tiny one that has right angled ends on both ends, and it works perfectly for this application. Now real quick, if you are wanting any of the items that I'm actually talking about in this video, I'll leave them all linked down below. And yes, they are affiliate links, but basically every time you click on it, I get a little kickback and it helps support this channel for me to make more content just like this. Now this solves getting the actual video from the camera to the monitor itself, but we still need to work out focus. And for this, I am using the Tilta NUCLEUS NANO, which honestly, it's a freaking amazing bit of equipment. It's super small, it's super lightweight, and it has a freaking ton of torque considering how small it is. Now the actual focus wheel is attached super ghetto to the monitor. Like, I do need to find a better solution. But for now, it does a trick. And basically, the wireless follow focus wheel, it's all wireless, it's all by itself. So if you want to have it on the monitor and use it that way, you can, but you can also take it off and use it by itself. Like, there's endless possibilities, which is really cool. And then for the little handle on the bottom, I literally just got like some old tripod legs off an old Ronin S I had and just screwed it in there, and just allows you to actually hold it. But again, you don't need this. You could just hold the monitor if you really want to make it super compact. Now over on the actual camera, and what I've actually done is I've mounted this little like MPF to V-Lock adapter plate, so I can actually power everything via those D-tap connectors. For the Hollyland Mars 300 Pro, I've just run a USB-C cable, but you can also just easily power this via an MPF battery as well. But the main reason I like running everything off, say, like one V-Lock battery or two MPFs in this little V-Lock adapter thing is that, say, if it runs out of battery, everything just shuts off at the same time. Whereas if you're powering everything individually, then they can kind of like turn off on their own and you might not notice it. And now the secret to getting the most amount of torque out of the Tilta NUCLEUS NANO is to actually provide it with 14 volts of power, because you can give it 5 volts of power and it will work, but there's not that much torque and it can be a little bit laggy. And if you can give it the most, or give it up to 14 volts of power, and you'll get wicked torque and wicked response. Now, a few extra things I've done as well to make it as easy as possible to actually focus on that AndyCine A6 Pro monitor is I've turned the sharpness up to max, which makes, the image looks terrible. Like, it looks terrible, but it makes it super easy to focus because basically you can see exactly what is in focus at any time. And I've also imported my C-Log Rec 709 LUTs onto the actual monitor itself. So depending on if I'm getting like a C-Log 3 or a C-Log 2, I can just turn on the specific LUT, and then it gives me a decent idea of what it's gonna look like. So I can basically, it helps with focus as well, but it also helps with getting the right exposure. Right guys, if you did enjoy this one, then consider liking and subscribing. And again, if you want to pick up any of the equipment listed in this video, I'll leave some links down below. And as always, stay creative and just be you. See ya.